Hi, my name is Emily. I love colorful makeup and colorful language, and welcome to another episode of New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like I haven't done that proper intro in a while, so I figure I would share that with y'all. New Makeup Nonsense Bingo is an idea that I created, a brainchild of mine. Is that the phrase? That's a weird phrase. Anyway, I created it a while ago and launched it with my dear friend Teresa of Teresa is Dead. This concept is a little bit of a mix of your kind of new makeup release video slash will I buy it anti-haul paired with a silly bingo game and a drinking game, which I have hard cider that I meant to grab before I pressed the button, but I got impatient. Teresa and I are uploading both on Friday, so I will have Teresa's video linked in the description box. You should definitely go watch it if you haven't already, and if you came over from Teresa, hello, hi. Say hi in the comments. I love chit-chatting with y'all. Because Teresa and I work from the same big pile of photos, we pull at random, so I'm going to show you all of the possible products I might talk about this week, and I'm gonna grab my drink while I'm doing that, and then we'll be back to jump into this episode of Bingo. Cheers. And a quick reminder, if you like cute fat babes, if you like bitches with lots of opinions, or you just like colorful makeup, I would love for you to subscribe. That is a weird color choice. Color option. Is it just okay. So first up, we have a new bronzer from Essence. It's the Baby Got Bronze bronzing stick. It's $5. There are 3 shades: Mocha Me Crazy, a warm golden undertone for tan deep skin tones, Cinnamon Spice, a warm golden undertone for light medium skin tones, and Moon Dust, a cool undertone for fair light skin tones. These colors are confusing at best. Like the lightest one that they're describing as a cool undertone for fair light skin tones looks pretty warm. And then the warm golden for tan deep skin tones looks like khaki green on the arms. Now, this swatch to me, I could be wrong, but these swatches look very much like a Photoshop sticker job. Who are these colors for? I guess that one in the center, because the other 2 were fine. I know it's just $5, it's Essence, whatever, but like, I feel like they're better. Is Essence better than this? Maybe Essence isn't better than this. This is a wild way to start for me, in my opinion. Like, yeah, okay. The comments on Trend Mood are asking, like, why does that look green? And here's what I'm going to say. If you are a medium olive, I do do think it could be nice, but I don't know. I'm calling it a complexion release with a terrible range because I don't know. I don't like it. Go away. I guess everyone's always doing everything. I was gonna say everyone's doing concealer. I still feel like everyone's doing concealer. I feel like everyone was doing foundation. And now I feel like maybe it's just everyone's doing everything. Whatever. Natasha No No has a new high glam concealer inspired by Hygen hybrid concealer. Contains high-tech active ingredients that work instantly and over time to brighten dark circles, reduce puffiness, and diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Long-lasting, natural luminous finish. A naturally luminous matte finish, medium coverage. Contains biomimetic pigments and microspheres that perfect skin texture for flawless airbrush results and a natural weightless look in 56 shades. This is another one of those, like, you're putting skincare in your makeup. You're also, in my opinion, throwing a lot of words at people that sound scientific, fancy, over their head, whatever. But is it gonna do any of that? You know, I'm gonna be cynical because it's Natasha. But there's another part of me that is curious. And I can't make a big judgment on the color range. I did look at arm swatches that are not in this photo, and I felt like there was still a lot of light medium comparatively. You know, I always talk about vibes or whatever, and I'm just like, Natasha's brand gives me icky energy, but I might be convinced by a concealer. Okay, so Haus Labs has a new release. I feel like I have hair on my face. I probably do. It's Le Monster Lip Crayon Vegan Lipstick and Lip Liner. A clean, comfortable, creamy lipstick that wraps lips in moisturizing mango seed oil, lip-boosting peptides, and a high-impact color. They're $22 each. They're available now in the app, the Sephora app. I can't tell from this photo. So it's a lip crayon. Okay, okay. My brain is all over the place. They're calling it a lipstick and lip liner, which makes sense because it's a lip crayon. Not sure where that cut me off. I had some weird battery thing on the camera, so fingers crossed. But I was talking about these Haus Labs lip crayons. The image I'm seeing is only showing like 4 core neutrals, but I'm not sure if that's the entire line. I doubt it is. Like, it's a Sephora brand. Every other release has been bigger than this. I'm gonna say though that the neutrals that they picked for this photo, they are pretty. I'm not sold on lip crayons. I used to be all about them. Tarte is actually it probably actually started back in Revlon days, like the Revlon Chubby, Revlon Milani or Jordana had them anyway. Started there. Tarte, Bite. Oh my gosh, I was so into the Bite different lip crayons. I'm not really into them anymore. They're not really my thing. I would rather get a lipstick personally, but Haus Labs keeps like very begrudging to me. They keep climbing up my interest list with the rebrand, relaunch, and some of their products. Not this one in particular, but I wanted to concede that because I know I've been very judgmental of the brand, and I will be in the future. These are just kind of like, Actually, they feel nostalgic. Lip crayons feel nostalgic for me. Not in a way that makes me want them, but just in a way of like, hi old friend, I see you again. I think I say this every time the Kardashians come up again, but I am going to be the broken record. Could their branding just die, please? So Kylie is dropping a new bullet lipstick, 24 shades, available now. The photos feel, I mean, a lot of makeup marketing is sexual, but the Kardashians always make me feel especially like, hey, I get the vibes that we're going for, and I'm good. You can stay over there. Get out, go. I'm also totally bored by the marketing photos because I see red and neutrals, florals for spring. Groundbreaking. What is this launch?
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
I thought this might be Iconic London for a moment, but they just released a different liquid highlighter. Gucci Beauty has released the Illuminateur de Beauté liquid highlighter. A liquid face highlighter. These illuminating multi-use drops create a natural, radiant, healthy looking glow. Blah, blah, blah. Ultrafine luminous pearls, black rose extract. They're, promoting skincare benefits. It's in a tall, slender tube with a dropper. Okay. That's fine. Is it just one? Is it one color? Is it two colors? I would agree with one of these comments that's like, yes, Gucci, give us nothing. Because aesthetically, it's not bad. The bottle is pretty, but I really dislike dropper bottles. I think it's just one shade. Yeah, I don't care. Sometimes Gucci really inspires me with their releases. Sometimes they really, and then the other times I'm falling asleep. Here is an indie release. It's a new collection from Davina Cosmetics, the Mystic Cove and Sea of Shadows collections. I guess plural? Oh, okay. It's two different collections. Okay. So the Sea of Shadows looks like there are 7 shades, and the Mystic Cove 6. And they have new clear top empty palettes, Lucid Pro empty palettes. If you've been following me for a long time, you might remember that I was pretty diehard for Davina at one point in time. And I don't regret anything I bought, generally speaking. I mean, whatever. The past is the past. I just don't feel inspired by Davina the way I once did. These collections are pretty, I guess, but they're getting a lot of these are multi-chromes, and we're pricing them as multi-chromes. And I see a whole lot of duochromes. I see a whole lot of $8 to $10 shadows, not $17 shadows. or 15 or whatever their price point is. There are some brands that I feel like have kept up or been ahead of the trends and have kept me excited in that way. And then there are brands that I feel like really just like fell off. And it's not a critique of their quality, because I don't really have experience in the more recent years with their quality. But I just look at this and I think this is the same shit, new packaging. It's not even new packaging because it's single eyeshadows, which I love and have no fucking problem with. Yeah. I'm gonna own my truth. They're fine or whatever. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about this new release from Lisa Eldridge. So Lisa Eldridge has entered the skincare world. There is a skin enhancing treatment cleanser and a skin and makeup enhancing mist and exfoliating cleansing cloths. So you know what's funny is, of all the things that interest me in this collection, which the collection in itself doesn't interest me, spoiler alert, the double-sided cloths actually interest me the most, because there's a microfiber side and a muslin side, and muslin cloths are usually better for like the deeper cleanse, a little bit of exfoliation. So it's 2 cloths for $12. Okay. The mist is $42. It's an ultrafine makeup mist infused with skin-loving ingredients. And it's like, you can use it for skincare or makeup. And the cleanser is $49. It's a balm cleanser formulated with a unique blend of active ingredients to deeply clean, soothe, restore, and hydrate the skin. It's a 3-in-1 product that you can use as a cleanser, face mask, and facial massage treatment. It transforms from balm to oil to milk, seamlessly removing even the longest wearing makeup and waterproof SPF. So I think what I've heard is that the cleanser is being advertised as you only need a single cleanse, even when you're wearing SPF. And I don't trust that. I am a double cleanse kind of person, especially when I'm wearing makeup. I'm trying to get better about it when I'm wearing my SPF, because I can tell a difference. My skin is not happy if I'm not double cleansing off my SPF. And I just like, I feel very meh about it. I am not anti-luxury skincare at all. But I think that if that is the story that's being told, I don't really trust that. I also think the 3-in-1 thing, the mask part is interesting. The facial massage thing, that you can use your balm or oil cleanser that way anyway. Like when you are cleansing your face, you can be massaging your face and taking it slow. And shout out to Audra for teaching me that, reminding me of that, like taking that slowly and using those like necessary skin cleaning times to really treat yourself. I'm not here for the makeup lines going into skincare, and the same is true with Lisa Eldridge, as it was with Pat McGrath, as it is with Natasha No No, I don't know, all of the brands, the Too Faced of the world, the Benefits, all of them. I'm not really here for it. And I feel like there's a whole lot of marketing happening to sell this thing as something super new and different to the market. And I question how different it is. I almost thought I was looking at the Kylie release again because I was seeing lip products and a pink tube, but it's just the millennial pink color that strikes again, which this is Glossier, so we can blame them for that. So it's a new lip product. It's a liquid lip. It has black raspberry seed oil to moisturize dry lips and orchid complex for easy application. There are 9 shades, and I mean, the Trendwood post doesn't really talk a lot about the formula, but maybe it's just because of the whole rare beauty lip oil seeming very similar to the Romandy Glazing Water Tint. This Glossier product screams K-Beauty velvety lip tints. And it's not inherently a bad thing, but okay. I am calling it a bit of a copycat because it just doesn't, I don't believe this is adding anything new to the market. Oh, I have this feeling this happens every time. Every time we're in these seasonal makeup launch moments, the early parts of them, I'm always like, holiday makeup already? Spring makeup already? Summer makeup already? Fall makeup already? We have a collection reveal from Guerlain. I'm saying it that way. And I actually mistaken this reminds me of Tom Ford. The quads are shouting Tom Ford at me. Those lipsticks have the kind of more classic Guerlain oval fancy packaging. Looks like a bunch of neutrally nude shades. The quads are very warm brown, neutral brown. There's a mascara. Look, it's fall is too no. As somebody that enjoys spring and summer, can we? I know all you fall bitches are like, oh my god, fall! And I'm like, pump the brakes. It's fine. It's fine. It's very much Anne makeup, which doesn't surprise me for Guerlain or for luxury makeup in general. But like the Tom Ford-ness of those quads is tripping my brain up a little bit. It's just me. Those scream Tom Ford to me. Okay, but also speaking of more luxury brands that are giving me Tom Ford energy, YSL has revealed their new eyeshadow quads, Couture Clutch palettes. There are 6 of them. Very neutral and neutral adjacent. I mean, I just talked about what, like, I'm always thinking about, like, what is neutral? And so, like, there's more minky tones, more just neutral brown, warm brown, almost orchidy tones. Peachy, pinky, you know. But like, I think my thing with seeing all of these all together is that they are all kind of like missing depth. And they do all have like a darker tone in the quad, but I think that all of them could go deeper. And then I would look at that collection and be like, okay, yeah, it's neutral, like whatever, but at least it seems like they're a little bit more functionally interesting. These all just feel like they're just on that same tonal playing field across every quad. And it's just not, I mean, of course it's not that interesting. The YSL packaging is far more interesting than anything I've been seeing. I see we're having a little luxury moment. Next up is Louboutin Beauty. There is an Abracadabra Le Duo eyeshadow palette, including 2 creamy shadows and a dual-ended blending brush, ideal for whipping up a smoky eye on the go. The only thing missing, your favorite clutch to carry it in. It's $42 for a duo. And the packaging, okay, the packaging is giving me, I had to double check. The packaging is giving me Valentino Beauty meets Legos, which I don't dislike. But $42 for those 2 shades in particular is a choice. I think they both look kind of like satiny / maybe a little sparkly. I mean, the eye look isn't super sparkly, but the shadow swatches don't look totally matte. So that I kind of dig. I'm gonna always say this because I'm a single shadow person. Let me design my own. I feel like this would be a really cute little single shadow duo compact, or a like thing where you could pick your favorite 2 shades if they were to release multiple shadows. It's weird. It's like I don't hate it, and also get the fuck out of here. And I feel like the packaging and embossing really on the last 2 releases have been both like pretty and basic. So I think it counts. It counts. You know what's really interesting? Seeing shock marketing round 2. Seeing when brands continue down a road and seeing if it hits in the same way that it did that first time. Isamaya Beauty is back with yet another, a third lipstick. This time it's pink. The outside packaging is like a pink chrome, and it's another balm. Get balls deep in pink. Okay, yeah. I read that, but I didn't realize what I was reading until it was completely out of my mouth, so that's fun. It's $95 again. I'm not calling this. I know the last time I talked about this release when the red and the black versions came out, I tried to be careful about speaking on this, because as I said then, I will say again, there's so much transphobia in the beauty space, both from people that are casual beauty lovers and from respected influencers and such. Different topic for a different day. Never actually, because that's a whole can of worms. But I'm very careful about speaking on this and my perception and criticisms of it, because I just think it's a tricky situation. To me, the fact that the brand released another version feels very much like this is just the camp art thing that this brand does. And I kind of felt that way anyway from the first 2 collections. Yeah, so that's really all I wanted to say, is like it's fine. I was more interested in the glossy black than I am in this color, even though I do love a pink gloss, a pink lipstick, a pink balm. More gloss than lipstick. Also, I can't say, I'm doing some weird New York accent, I'm sorry. But I'm not interested. If I'm gonna spend $95 on a lipstick, it's not gonna be that lipstick, and I'm not spending $95 on a lipstick anytime soon. But I'm curious to hear y'all's feelings now that it's round 2. I'm kind of still calling this a catfish. I don't know if that's what I called it last time, because I do feel like it's one of those things that, like, the presentation of it is very much like grab you and you know, shock you and surprise you, but I don't think the product is like anything special. I did hear the actual product like was weighted and nice, and it like, you know, felt like it was, I guess in a way, more of an art piece than just a piece of makeup. So I guess that's cool or whatever. Yeah, it just feels like a catfish. We're gonna open one more cider, and this video is gonna be done whether it wants to or not by the end of that cider.
I think I
Beauty is having a bit of an identity crisis. So Ace Beauty is releasing the floral collection. It's already out. There are 4 palettes: Fleur, Flora, Cala, and Begonia. So Cala is like a neutrally palette. Begonia is maybe the most interesting. Is it Begonia that's most interesting? Begonia is pretty interesting, and there's like some cool neutrals, greens, purple, pink. Flora is your warm tone, yellowy palette with some bricky tones. And then Fleur is like deep purples and some smoky grays. Actually, I'm thinking as I'm looking at these things. I don't think any of these are inherently bad color stories. I actually think they're pretty. The neutral one doesn't interest me, which, shocker. But like, I do think that they are pretty palettes. But the packaging and the pan shape just doesn't read Ace Beauty, and it just kind of reads generic. Like those skinny palettes, yes, they're used by Urban Decay, but like Makeup Revolution and Coastal Scents have both had those kind of pan sizes, particularly when they were knocking off the Urban Decay or like duping whatever, the Urban Decay Naked palettes. So my connotation in my head is already either like Urban Decay or maybe Melt or lower price point shadows that I'm just not super interested in. And for an indie brand doing actually interesting color stories, it kind of ruins it. They're $20 each. I think all in all, it's not a bad release. And I think that, so like Ace Beauty, I actually originally found because of they had done a bundle collection of I think 4 different palettes that all had and were they was it like a creator that designed them or something? And they were different, interesting, colorful stories. Like colors, like there was actually a purpley palette that I feel like kind of reminds me of this one. And then a rainbow palette and like a warm tone palette that was a little bit kind of similar to Flora. So it's giving me that. So I guess it kind of does remind me of old Ace Beauty, but the whole skinny pan, Makeup Revolution, Coastal Scents connotation ruined it for me personally. I'm curious because the more I'm actually, my first gut reaction when I saw these photos was like, what are they doing with the packaging? That's really off-putting. And so I was kind of not looking that closely at what was happening in the color stories. And now that I'm looking at them, I don't hate them. I actually think they're interesting, but I don't trust it. Like both on my experience with the Ace Beauty formulas, the different pan shapes is just making my brain go, you can keep that. And it's not like a terrible thing. It's just okay, I'm good. I'm good over here. I'm actually gonna say that this is We Can't Escape the Holiday Makeup because
I was thinking
florals for spring, groundbreaking. Spectrum is back collaborating with Disney. They have a Mickey Mouse collection with a 10-piece brush set, Mickey Mouse ears blending sponge duo, a kabuki brush, a 2-tier makeup bag, hand storage pot, and a big bundle. Now, I think Teresa shared the hand mug, the brush holder. And I did think that that's a smart brush holder. It's not me because I'm not a Disney person, I'm not a Mickey person. But I think that's the thing that I keep coming back to with Spectrum and Disney, and I say it probably every time they do a Disney collab, is that it's not for me, but I feel like they are well designed, and I cannot say that about Colourpop and Disney, or Disney and a lot of other collaborations. Very much not a collection for me. Very much feels like another collaboration with somebody not known for their makeup, but I see why it exists. which is a gimme that I am shocked I'm giving to Disney. I'm giving it to Spectrum, but like, I feel like I've talked about this product in the past. I think it's a new flavor. Tony Moly has a new flavor in their jelly lip melt. The new flavor is passion fruit, which I love passion fruit. I love passion fruit. I love passion fruit. And I have talked about this packaging before because I've had these jelly candies. I've had them from like what you would get at an Asian market or an import store. I've had them before, and I had them when I was like pretty young, and they were like one of my first introductions to, like, I'm gonna say it this way, non-Americanized like Asian snacks and Asian food. So like my heart, it like I like it. This is really cute. I would consider getting this flavor. I remember, I think it was around Christmas, they had a gingerbread and a peppermint one, and I was like, not the flavors for me, but passion fruit. God damn. And it's $12. I mean, that's not bad. In 2023 for a lip balmy product, that's not bad. I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything good for my mouth, my lips, but I'm looking. Multichrome nail polish release by Polished Pretty by NBA, which looks like it's NBA Cosmetics nail polish line. Relaunched. That's fine. Cute theme, cute concept. I've said before, I'll say it again, I'm not a nail polish person, but hey, more multichromes. Another day, another rehashed Colourpop release. So Colourpop has this new In a Lavender Haze collection, or their Lavish collection. There's the Lavish pressed powder palette, 2 lip glosses, 3 super shock shadows, and one of their giant highlighters. There's something about the highlighter. It's just a vibe. I don't want it, but like I want it, but I don't. The super shocks are like whatever. I mean, obviously I don't own a ton of makeup, and I don't have another iridescent gloss that I like as much as the So Glassy gloss that I have. Yeah, I don't even know what color it is, whatever. It was from a while ago. The palette, I think if they had done like the bottom 2 rows, it's not terrible. I'm giving them that. I feel like they have done so many versions of the same palette over and over and over and over and over again. And I do think that they've done a lot of purple palettes, but a lot of their purple palettes lean very pink. I think that the top row probably looks pretty similar across the board. I think if they had like even dipped deeper into like indigo lavender and basically taken out like the palest matte and one of the sparkly top row shadows and added like an even deeper indigo blue. Oh, kept the gray that's in there, the deep gray. Like, I actually don't hate it. It's not a me color story because I do tend to prefer pinker tone purples, as you might be able to tell from today. But I don't actually hate it. I still think, again, I think that they have stuck too much into the pale. But I want to at least say, like, I don't just hate it. I think it's actually different from what they've done before, at least in the palette. I don't know if the Super Shocks or the highlighter is different, or the glosses. Ooh, oh, this is great. This is fabulous. This is wonderful. Amazing. So I Heart Revolution has dropped new ombre fruit blushers and highlights, or blushes and highlights. They're $8 each. There are 4 colors: cherry, pineapple, peach, and coconut, available now. And it looks like it's like a blush highlight combo. Coconut is very pale and neutral. Maybe a highlighter, very light or bronzer. Pineapple has a yellow blush and a neutrally pink, and then a highlighter in the middle. Peach looks like it's probably like a shimmery to matte situation in peaches, and cherry a shimmery to matte situation again. And it looks like there are fruit embossing. Yeah, fruit embossing on each. I don't like these. I don't love their color choices. Like, I think pineapple could have been executed better. I think coconut could have been executed much better. It still gives me Makeup Revolution go away kind of energy, but it's fine, I guess. These actually feel like they're something that the brand should have released like 3 years ago, maybe longer. They're fine. But this made me think of one other thing I wanted to talk about. And I don't even know if it's in our folder for this week, because Teresa very kindly pulls images because I am a raccoon. Or a possum, or a trash panda, whatever. I wanted to talk about this other release. So BH Cosmetics is back. So if you didn't know, BH like filed bankruptcy and was bought up by Makeup Revolution. And I don't know if they've released anything since that. I can't quite remember. I feel like they might have, but this feels like the biggest release they've done since that. And I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. They Makeup Revolutionified BH Cosmetics. Does this not look like a Makeup Revolution release? They are releasing their summer items. There is a highlight palette, there are lip oils, cheek wave blush, bronzer, highlighter, there's a cream bronzer, there's a laminated fixed brow glue, brow gel, bacon set powder, and mascara. Here's the thing. BH never used to release like this. I'm not saying they didn't have face products. I can't remember if they had brow products, but I very much remember them as like eyeshadow and highlighter palettes. And the fact that like Makeup Revolution is going like full steam ahead with some brow products and setting powder, and Makeup Revolution, go away. And I'm not saying, I have some friends and acquaintances that were like, they really connected with BH and felt really upset when the buyout or whatever happened. I didn't have that connection. I had a couple of BH things that I liked and a couple that I felt kind of whatever about, I think. I don't even remember. But I just feel like, how is this anything different than what Makeup Revolution is already doing across the board with every line they have? It doesn't feel any different. And the fact that their first release back feels like Makeup Revolution meets Wet n Wild, that does not bode well to me for BH. Y'all have to let me know. How do you feel? Because, no thank you. No thank you. I'm good. Actually, was it the lip oils that have the like ombre color? I'm assuming that's just a tube ombre. Those are cute, but you can keep that. And just as I was about to say, and that gives me bingo, my battery went. We're done. That does give me bingo. We are done here. And this was an interesting little adventure. Or something. This one is a little different because as I was filming, I did do a random spinning wheel for all the products. So that is a part of this video. That's not gonna be an every time thing. If I feel like it, I might do this randomly every once in a while. But yes, I go in random order, but some things I just don't care about talking about. And I kind of just don't want to. So yeah, we'll see. That's probably gonna not be a thing that I do very often, if ever again. But I thought I would mention it now that we've gotten through the video, and I'm pretty sure my computer recorded my screen the whole time. And if it didn't, pretend like I said nothing. On that beautiful belch, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you to my patrons and my channel members for basically sponsoring my fucking channel. That is the situation, and if anyone's watching feels like they would like to support me further, that's a great way to do it. Either way works. I am putting up some exclusive videos for patrons and channel members, and you'll also get most of my videos much earlier, except for bingos because of timing stuff, but y'all get to enjoy some makeup reviews and get ready with me and other videos that I make that you will see on this channel eventually. Yes, I am inspired by my dear friend Audra to do this. Duh. Anyway, don't forget to take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday, because you're worth it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.